Welcome to Fit to Be Real.
And a little extra.
We're getting all the extra field goal points today.
All of them.
That was hard for me.
Field goal points?
Yeah, that was
because they
hard.
don't think that's right.
I was trying to be sports. We are breaking down the rules of the game of football.
The American football. We're talking, Taylor Swift type football. Taylor
That's
Swift
not a thing.
and Travis Kelce football. And we have a special guest for you. Our brother is coming on to explain the rules of football for all you Swifties out there.
And for the dummies. Like us.
Like us.
Like us.
I'm wearing my sports shirt. It's my favorite shirt Victoria's ever gotten me. It just says sports.
It's from a very, very fancy store called Five Bilo.
Again, it's French.
Yeah.
She loves the French. But anyway, we are going to be dissecting the game of football in case you already knew, if you wanted to know, or if you're always sitting at the family party watching the game and are just clueless like us. He's going to break it down.
We're about to change your lives. And we're about to ruin our relationship with our brother. Let's do it. I'm Victoria.
Hey guys, I'm Carly.
Hey guys, it's Billy.
Why is yours higher than mine?
It's so much better.
Hey guys.
Because he's a real football fan, so he needs the scruff and gruff.
Billy, do you know what you're here to do today?
I'm here to teach all you people how to watch football.
Yes.
How to watch it or how to understand it? Because I can watch it real good.
You know what? After this, I have some questions for you, actually.
Do you think we'll make it through this? Do you think our
No,
relationship
you're gonna
will hold
frustrate
up?
the hell out of me. You lived in the greatest sports city in the country for your whole life, and you can't name me 6 players.
Oh, Donovan McNabb.
Donovan? Is he Irish? Donovan.
God.
Well, as you know, Taylor Swift has really put football on the map.
Yeah.
No, football has put Taylor Swift on the map.
Ooh, I don't know. Her concert sales would beg to differ. I think Travis Kelce is like bomb right now. He is.
Hey, what position does Travis Kelce play?
Well, that's what we're going to talk about.
He has a tight end.
He does have a tight
Oh
end.
my God. Oh my God.
So does Jason Kelce. He's got a tight end.
Nah, he's got a little saggy, flabby. I mean,
Don't you talk about him that way.
All right. So you disagree that football is now on the map because of Taylor Swift?
I'm not going to go forward with this podcast if that's the theme.
All right. Well, let's get right into it. Victoria and I feel a little bad for you. You did grow up in a family that was not sports.
Well, no, just the 3 of you were not sports. The rest of the family was.
Do you feel like you missed out on life?
Yes.
Oh,
The
stop
first
it.
NFL game I went to I was in grad school with Andy Brown. It was a Eagles-Steelers preseason game. That was the first NFL game I ever went to.
Well, you know musicals.
Yeah, but I spent hours and hours learning the soundtrack to Pippin and watching the damn Tony Awards.
And doesn't that make you the most well-rounded person we know?
Yeah, he stands
No.
on the sideline and he goes, football!
Oh my God.
Well, we are going to preface this with Billy was a cheerleader and he cheered for the Eagles.
Yeah.
I did.
When
I
was
did.
that? When did you cheer for the Eagles?
I think it was the NFC Championship game against the Buccaneers when Rondé Barber intercepted McNabb, ran it back.
Cool. You just spoke a different language.
It was in the early 2000s.
Thank you.
It was in the early 2000s.
Is that when you
I-
learned who
I did it
has
for 3
a tight
years.
end?
You did it for 3
Wait.
years?
I did it for 3 seasons. Yeah.
Wait, and you cheered right before, and then they didn't go to the Super Bowl that year, but they were almost going to go to the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, we lost to, I forget who we lost. We didn't make it my first year. We lost to the Bucks one year, and then they lost to Chicago in Soldier Field the next year. I can remember going to the NovaCare complex and getting all my credentials. It was the NFC Championship game right before it. We got all up the credentials and everything for the Super Bowl, for the flights, just to get everything ready, and then they lost.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about and dissect the game of football.
Football.
How many players play?
Well, there's
On
an
the field,
offense and a
so
defense,
like
right?
on one team or on the field total?
On the field at one time?
So there's 11 on each side, Carly. Do simple math.
22. Thank you, Victoria.
There you go.
And
there
then-
you go. So there's 12 people on the field at one time.
So I understand that there's an offense and then a
Or
defense.
sorry, 22 people on the field at one
Yeah,
time.
you idiot.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Wait, okay. So I understand there's offense and defense. I am smart enough to know that. I do not know what a safety team is.
What a safety team is? I don't know what that is either.
I mean
Can you tell
special
me what a
teams.
safety
Special
team-
teams. Special teams.
I need you to move out of Philadelphia. I'll still come visit. It won't be on Sundays because Philadelphia watches the Eagles, but I'll come over and watch anything else with you.
Please
You're an
explain
embarrassment to the 610.
what's a special team. God damn it.
Special teams is a group of individuals that do kickoff return, punt return, and punt. Also, extra point.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of responsibility.
Well, it's special. It's all the special stuff. All right. Here's
That's why they're called
I'm gonna
special
ask you all the questions that I wish I knew while I was watching the game. What is the difference? You're not allowed to make fun of us.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
That's not a question.
What's the difference between a quarterback and a tight end?
I feel like this is a joke.
No,
That can't be a real question.
Yeah, no, I'm serious.
A quarterback is the man who stands behind the center and receives the ball
Okay.
and decides to throw the ball, run the ball, or hand the ball off.
Okay.
A tight end is an offensive position, mainly a blocker. However, they are also considered some sort of receiver. Some tight ends are listed as blocking receivers, blocking tight ends. Their main job is to block.
Okay.
Others, like Travis Kelce, are horrible blockers, but they are great receivers.
Of
A
Taylor Swift's
Philadelphia-
love.
A Philadelphia receiving tight end, very, very good, but also very bad at blocking, was the future Eagles Hall of Famer, probably Zach Ertz. So
Okay.
some tight ends are very good at blocking and they're very integral in the running game. Other receivers are horrible at blocking and are much better pass catchers.
Okay, so it's the lead role is the quarterback, and the supporting lead is the
No.
tight end.
No, this is not a Broadway show. There's no supporting leads. He is just
Okay.
an offensive player.
This is what I meant before when I said safety teams and I meant special. What is a safety?
Oh, Christ. A safety is when the offense is very close to the goal line, when they're basically standing in the goal line, the other team's goal line.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Or sorry, their team's goal line. And the defense tackles the quarterback or tackles anybody in their end zone. That is a 2-point play for the defense. And they get the ball back.
So here's my other big question. Why do sometimes they don't go for the touchdown and they do the 3-point field goal instead?
I like the grammar in that sentence.
Shut up.
Because, well, there's lots of reasons. One, because it's fourth down and they're too far away from the first down marker to get it. And they're too far away from the end zone to make it worth going for going for the first down. The other is that they're way too far away, and if the defense stops them and they get the ball there, then it's a short field for them. Other times they only need 2 points to win, and it's the fourth quarter, 3 seconds left, a field goal wins, and they end the game.
Well, this brings me to my next question. Explain.
Hold on, wait, time out. Tell me and your listeners you understood a single word I just said.
No, I'm going to go back and listen to this whole thing again.
I need to make index cards. I need flashcards.
But I I want to know. This is like a huge one. I think everybody wants to know that doesn't know anything about football. Explain the downs. First down, second down, third down, fourth down. What is it?
They get
So-
closer to the goal.
Yes, but what makes a down?
You
A play is a down. You have 4 chances to go 10 yards.
10 yards.
4. That's it. Every time you go 10 yards, it's new downs. You get 4 new downs every time you go 10 yards. If your defense stops you within 10 yards or the offense fails to convert a fourth down, whether they fumble, drop, incomplete pass, whatever, then on fourth down, you have the option to go for it. But if you get stopped, if you don't get the 10 yards, then the defense gets the ball right where the ball was stopped.
Gotcha.
So on fourth down, if it's fourth and short, nowadays, the past couple seasons, offenses have been going for it. Traditionally, the offense punts the ball to the defense to get them as far away from the end zone as they possibly can.
Okay.
How do they know where the downs are when the yellow line is only on the TV screen?
Oh my God.
That's a legit question.
They have what's called the chain gang. They have line officials that have 2 poles and a 10-yard chain between the 2 of them. And then they have a down official. And these officials follow the plays down the sideline and mark off each 10-yard increment. There is a down official that has this, I don't know what it is now. It used to be a little orange arrow. I think that's a pylon because they put a camera in it. That the on-field official spots the place of the ball, and then the down official puts the marker, whether it be an orange arrow, again, I think it's now a pylon. Last night in the Giants game, I think they had a pylon with a camera in it that marks the sideline official spot of the ball.
Are you saying Python?
Yep, it's a python.
That
It
whole
is
time-
a Burmese reticulating python, 10 foot in length.
I've
they
wanted
bring
to
up and down the
sing
field.
that entire time he was talking.
Why?
That's the sound of a man working on a chain. Gang. Oh, don't you know? Anyway. Okay.
I'm legitimately embarrassed for the city of Philadelphia for you.
I'm
I
wearing an
want
Eagle
your
shirt right now.
fans, I want all of the CFIT listeners to know that you would rather choose a Renaissance fair dressing up like an elf than watching the Eagles game.
That happened 2 years. That's it.
It's happened multiple times. It's happened multiple times where you have chosen, you had your CFIT games over the Eagles game yesterday.
And we watched the Eagles game.
The Eagles game was on 12 different televisions.
And what was the score of the Eagles game?
30.
A lot to not as much.
I do know because I watched.
No. We went into
We went into overtime.
But
Yeah.
they got the point, and
Yes,
then they had to do
overtime.
another play,
Uh-huh.
and we won.
We got the 3-point conversion.
Yep, the 3-point conversion.
No.
Oh,
Just
no.
like in pickleball.
I thought you were going to tell me I was right.
She got really excited.
I did. I sat up. I was like, did it?
So it was
Yeah,
34 to 31.
correct. You just looked it up.
No,
Your
she
dad
didn't.
No.
I'm
Googled it.
looking at her.
I really didn't.
She didn't.
It was 31-31 at overtime, and then they had to make another play.
We got the 3-point conversion. It's kind of like a 3-point shot in basketball. If you shoot the football far enough, you get 3 points.
So I was right. We got the 3-point conversion.
Sure, Carly. Yes.
Okay.
Jake Elliott kicked a field goal to win the game. Yes.
Which brings me to my next question. What is a Hail Mary?
In the
It
name of the
is
Father.
a prayer in the Roman Catholic tradition that you say.
What is a Hail Mary?
To hope you win the game.
So let's talk through this, Carly. What is a Hail Mary?
It is a prayer.
Correct. So now I want you to equate that to football. What do you think a team would need to pray for?
A touchdown.
Right. Why?
Because they need to win.
Right. And do you think this is going to be an easy win, or you think it's going to be like they need a prayer because it's really, really hard?
I like this description, by the way, because this I understand. They need a Hail Mary because it's going to be really hard. It's
Right.
going to be
They
really
need the
hard.
help of God. Right. So they need the help of God to win this game because it's so unlikely that they're going to win. They need to throw they have one play They need a prayer, a Hail Mary to score to win the game.
Love the way you described
So-
that, and I appreciate that.
So now let's talk about this. Would a 5-yard pass to win the game be a Hail Mary?
No, that's easy.
No. Would a 10-yard pass be a Hail Mary?
Nah, that's like so easy.
Right. So
Carly could do that.
we're probably looking at like a 25 to 50-yard distance away from the end zone for it to be, I wouldn't even say 20, probably 30 plus yards for it to be a Hail Mary.
Yeah, it would probably have to
Okay.
be in the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, in the line of scrimmage, like in the line of fire. It's war.
What's a line of scrimmage? I thought I was going to use that correctly. I even looked it up.
Line of scrimmage is
He's so
the
mad.
imaginary line on the field from sideline to sideline that the ball sits on.
See, it's an imaginary line. It's Broadway.
It's Broadway. You have to believe that it's
You
there.
have to use your imagination.
All right, here's a big question. Why are there so many coaches? Like, how many coaches are there on a football team?
I mean, I don't know the answer to that. You have a head coach. You have one head coach for every team. You have his assistant coaches. Those coaches are offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. You have special teams coach. Then you have position coaches. You have cornerback coach, safety coach, linebacker coach, defensive line coach. You have offensive line coach. You have tight end coach. You have quarterback coach. You have running back coach. You have wide receivers coaches.
Jeez.
All of those coaches have assistants. Then you have quality control coaches. Then you have, good God, I think I said special teams coaches. You have a punting coach, a kicking coach. You have
What is the heck?
an analytics coach that goes over the numbers. You have,
So there's a
you know,
lot that goes into this.
Oh my God.
yes, Carly.
All right.
This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Yes.
Well, one of my questions was, why do they make so much money? But I understand. They put their bodies through a lot. What my last big question, and something I've always wanted to know, what is unnecessary roughness?
I'm gonna hurt. I'm gonna unnecessary roughness you right now.
What is it though? Why is it unnecessary?
Well, let's talk about this, Carly. What is something that is unnecessary?
This episode.
Oh my
No,
God.
this is very necessary.
No, this is necessary because now we can sit and chat on Sunday and watch the game, and I'll know what's going on.
If you talk to me, I will hit you.
We're gonna text you the whole time.
No, we'll be with him.
Oh,
Carly,
yeah.
what is something that's unnecessary?
Something you don't need.
Right. Something that probably didn't need to happen, right?
Yeah.
So football's a rough game. What would something that would maybe be too rough for the game of football? Something that may cause a safety issue.
If like you grab their helmet off.
Correct. Or maybe if you hit them after the whistle. Or if you blindside hit them, like you hit them in the back and they didn't see it coming. Or there's a lot of unnecessary roughness calls to the quarterback these days, but something that is that was not towards the action of the play. So let's say if you're on one end zone and someone runs over, one sideline, and then someone crushes a guy on the other sideline that wasn't looking, right? So they were away from the play. It's called an off-ball play,
Uh-huh.
or something after the whistle, or punches, or helmet to helmet. Well, that's a different play, helmet to helmet. But something that isn't a football play or wasn't near where the ball was,
Okay, that makes sense.
and it causes a safety concern for the player.
I could do some unnecessary roughness with some tight ends.
Okay, I hate both of you.
Oh my God!
both of you
I'm
right now.
hanging up.
Don't hang up yet. I have a legitimate question that is the same question I ask every single time I watch football. Why? Why, for the love of God, why do they run into a clump of giant men
Mhm.
and not run around them to go for the goal?
Why, why do they run between the tackles?
They literally run into a group of men.
It's like the quarterback, the leading player, throws the ball, and then whoever catches it just runs straight into the clump of everyone like growling and hitting each other. Why not go around? I never understand that.
Are you talking about a pass or a run?
A run, I think.
Well, Victoria just said pass.
Yeah, pass.
I don't know.
Like when you pass the ball and literally the guy catches it and he runs into a clump of bigger men.
Instead of
I don't know how else to say it.
I mean, I'm really confused. I mean, they don't try. A wide receiver normally tries to get yak yards, right? So they're trying to like run around other defenders. Some bigger players, if a smaller player is going to tackle them, like let's take, for instance, AJ Brown. Carly, do you know who AJ Brown is?
I do.
Okay. So he's a very large human being.
Yeah.
He has the ability to run over people.
oh,
So sometimes it's easier and more effective to just run through a cornerback or DB or safety than it would be to try and juke, because juking sometimes takes time. Other defensive players can get to him. Maybe he only needs 1 yard for a touchdown or first down, so he will just run through the soul of another player. But if we're talking about rushing, where the quarterback hands off the ball, every play has a specific hole on the line that they're supposed to run through. And the offensive line, other running backs, tight ends have jobs to have specific blocking schemes. And so there's supposed to be a hole open in the offensive line for that running back to run through. Sometimes it doesn't work that well, and the defense plugs the hole and tackles the quarterback or running back.
it's a plumbing issue.
I know. You're very good at explaining. You're very good at explaining, and I'm confused as to why you haven't done this earlier with us and why you didn't.
Because you don't care.
I
about
do
football,
care.
Carly.
I
No.
would. Yes, I do care. I'm wearing my sports shirt. I would love.
Oh my God! Stop it.
I would love to sit there and know what I'm looking at.
No, you would rather host the party and serve drinks and make food and drink wine in the kitchen. You don't give a damn about the Eagles.
Well, we would if we knew what was going on and why the little man kicks the ball.
And you know what? We're going to play a little game. It's called You Watch Your Phraseology.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going
I
to.
hate this.
You're so well versed in both sports and musical theater that I've found terms that are either football related, Broadway related, or both. And
Ooh.
you need to tell us if it's football, theater, or both. Are you ready?
You're full of merit.
Victoria, tell everybody.
Merit is French for shit.
Shit.
All right, let's play You Watch Your Phraseology. This is rapid fire. Just say football, theater, or both. Okay?
Got it.
Linemen.
Football.
Both. Blocking.
Both.
Very good. Fourth wall.
Broadway.
Sits probe.
That is not football.
You're right.
That sounds like something that happens at a cast party.
A sits probe?
Yeah.
Could be. Thrust.
I'm not answering this question.
What is it, Billy?
I mean, thrust is a term.
Broadway or football?
Broadway.
Okay. Rush.
Football.
Both.
What in Broadway is called a rush?
They're called rush tickets. They're when advanced ticket sales are sold out.
Then you should have said rush tickets.
Oh, shut up. Rush, you're wrong.
No,
it's Broadway. You're wrong.
No, you're wrong. You don't own me. I don't work for you. You're wrong.
Oh, I do.
Okay. Open-ended run.
That's Broadway.
Play.
I hate both.
Downstage.
Broadway, Carly.
Fullback.
They're not even used in football anymore, really, but football.
Both.
What's fullback in Broadway?
It is when you turn your face away from the audience. It is called a
Oh,
fullback.
you mean like when you turn fully backwards? Shut up. That's so dumb. That's so dumb.
We're
What's-
close to
oh,
the end. You shut up. You
what-
shut up when you're
what-
talking to me.
What's front forward called? When you turn forward, shut up.
I'm gonna cut both of you.
Playbooks.
Oh my God, both.
You're so right. Line of scrimmage.
No, wait. Technically, it's not. Technically, it's called a playbill. I'm awesome. You suck. Go.
Line
No,
of
that's-
shut up. Line of scrimmage.
Oh, next question. I'm not even going to answer that question. Football,
Stunt.
cheerleading.
It's actually both.
What's a stunt in? I know what the stunt in football is. What's the stunt in Broadway?
Just like, come on, Billy. Like a stunt. Like you wanted to be a stunt man. Like stunts.
That is so. Did you make this up or did you find this online?
You stunt in a sentence.
Don't
You
stunt
stunt-
my growth.
Use stunt in a sentence in Broadway.
I do stunts on Broadway.
No, that's not true. I'm a fight.
Okay, next one. Sack.
Oh my God, Broadway.
No,
I mean,
football.
Football.
No. False start.
Football.
Kickoff.
Football.
Kick line.
If you could see my face right now, if you could
We're-
see my face,
We're almost there. What's kick line?
Broadway,
Okay. Snap count.
bro, football.
It's football, but it could also be from West Side Story. How many times do you snap in West Side Story? Snap count.
I'm hanging up. This is the dumbest game ever. This is the dumbest game.
Instant replay.
Football.
But also chorus line when they say, now do it again, turning away from the mirror. That's an instant replay.
That is
No,
not
that's not
true.
No, that's not true. So you made this shit up.
No.
This isn't even real.
Okay.
Like you just made
Two more.
this up for
Two
fun.
more. Shut
You
up.
got me. Okay,
2 minutes. Two more. Face mask.
I feel like you're gonna say both, but
Yep.
it's football.
Correct. Both.
What is a face mask on Broadway?
When you
If you
wear
say
a
Phantom
mask
of the
on your
Opera,
face. Have you never seen Phantom of the Opera?
I am hanging up.
Okay, last
That's
one.
technically a half a mask.
Last one. A pup list.
What?
A PUP list, physically unable to perform list. Football.
Physically unable to perform. It's both.
Goodbye.
Bye.
It's not both. You just
Wait,
wasted
wait.
my time. No.
Billy, guess what?
What?
You won.
But I feel like I've lost so much.
You may have lost some minutes of your life, but you have won this game. You know just as much about Broadway as you do about football. You are the most
I am
well-rounded
at-
person.
The time I just spent with you has physically made me dumber.
Who's your favorite seafood sister?
Andrew.
Well, Billy,
Amazing.
you have opened our minds to a whole new world.
A whole new world.
I was just gonna sing that.
See?
So you're gonna be home for the Eagles this upcoming game,
Yes,
and
I have a
we'll sit
question.
right next
Wait,
to
I have a
you.
question.
What?
Who are the Eagles playing this week?
Hey, Siri.
Stop it. Stop it.
Who are the Eagles playing this week?
You're not allowed to do that.
Oh, no, that was last week. Siri. God darn it. I don't know.
The Rams.
The Rams.
The
The
Rams.
Rams.
I knew that because mom asked the guy in the doctor's waiting room, are you an Eagles fan? Where are they playing this week? He said LA Rams. Put it all together. I listen.
I love that you were at the doctor's with mom. That's what I took from
Why
that
were you at
story.
the doctors with mom?
Because she wanted to go with me. I don't know. We wanted to talk football stats.
Yeah.
Why do you still go to the doctor with your mother?
That's a different podcast and a different problem in my life.
No, I want you to tell everyone on this podcast why you go to the doctor with your mother.
It's been such a great time talking to you, as always. You've been such a darling.
A darling.
In your next Hail Mary, we hope you pray to Taylor Swift for all the good things she's brought to football.
And your life right now.
Hey, what is the name of the Rams' leading wide receiver?
Oh my God.
He's the number 1 wide receiver in the NFL right now.
It's not Brady. He retired.
His name is Puka Nakua.
Yep. Definitely would not have gotten that one.
Yeah.
Puka Nakua.
Wow.
All righty.
We lost.
We lost. We're sorry about your life and how you had to go through your whole childhood without,
Not that sorry
Sports.
because you took your aggression out in tying us up with your karate belts to the banister. So
boom.
thank
If
you.
my transition from Tony Awards to the Super Bowl has been epic.
Yeah. You went from Tony Awards to cheering at the Eagles games to being the biggest sports fan of that I know. I don't know a bigger Eagles fan in my life.
Yeah, no, we need to preface that. I do love sports. I will watch sports, but I do not love all sports. I am 99.999% all Eagles all day.
Pickleball's not your thing?
Oh, I love pickleball. Pickleball is the bee's knees.
Yeah, pickleball.
The bee's knees.
Yeah.
It's been such a joy, Billy.
Thank you for your football knowledge. We all will watch the games a little bit, easier, and we'll be louder, and we're going to sit right next to you so that we can show you how much we've learned.
Oh, flight got canceled. I won't be coming. Yeah.
That's a shame.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Hi, guys. It's Billy.
Goodbye.
Perfect.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Listen, you come to a point where it's just like, my time has passed. It's over for me.
But it's not true.
Well, Mom learned football late in life because she wanted to be able to watch the games with Billy.
Yeah.
And so she understands football. My problem,
Not according to Billy.
Not according to Billy, right? But my problem is being with Mom, like standing at the doctor's office, and she'll go up to a guy and be like, "Do you like the Eagles?"
Oh my God.
And like literally this happened yesterday. We were at the doctor's and she goes, "Oh, do you like the Eagles?" He's like, "A little bit." And so she started like doing some sports jargon and like he's talking back to her, but it's just like not the place or time. But she knows what she's talking about.
So you can learn. We can learn. We can do this.
Do you like the Eagles?
I love green.
I especially love the Kelly green.
Yeah.
Bring it back. I have a cute apparel and I want to wear it and actually know what I'm talking about. Let's do it.
I'm less apparel and more like dip. I love a good chip and dip.
Oh, wait. I think that's what they call apparel. Oh, no, that's drip. They call a cool outfit, what's your drip? Or
Stop
like,
it.
that's your drip.
They do?
Yeah, like fresh drip.
I thought they were called fits.
Not dip.
What do we know?
I don't know. We don't even know cool
I
slang.
don't think we know anything.
You go to a party to eat the drip in your new... No, you go to a party
No.
to eat the dip in your new drip.
Football! Well, we really hope this helped all of you watch a Sunday game a little bit safer.
Mentally prepared.
And we really hope that you get into the game past the salsa and chips.
And your drip. But definitely get into your
But
drip.
don't drip the salsa onto your drip clothes. It's very complicated.
I mean, I think that's more complicated than the actual game.
Clearly, if this episode alone has taught you nothing else other than the fact that you just have to keep it real because clearly we still don't know what's going on. So remember, you're always fit to be real.
And you are always allowed to be a little extra.
For legal reasons, we have to tell you that this podcast is meant for entertainment and educational purposes only. We are not healthcare professionals. For all of your health, wellness, fitness, and self-care needs, please refer to the medical professional in your life, your primary care physician, your therapist, a certified coach, whoever it may be. and then let us know what they say because I guarantee we need to know it too. Okay? Okay, bye.